name is Ty Best. I want to thank you first for taking a few times out of your busy day to watch this webinar. I believe I have some life-changing information to share with you, and I believe what I'm going to share with you, I truly believe, is the best business opportunity on the planet today. Now, I must give you a little bit of my background to sort of give a little perspective on that statement. Number one, I'm a 31-year veteran of the referral-based marketing business. My wife and I got started in this industry in 1983. We've actually owned 3 companies. I retired myself at 40, and my wife retired at 32 years old. We've been full-time in this industry for 20-plus years. And so we come with a different perspective on everything about this industry. We believe that Karatbars International to be the best business opportunity on the planet today. Now, I know that is a strong statement. And believe me, folks, I've been in this industry, like I said, for 31 years. I've said I've had a great opportunity. I've said we have a fantastic opportunity, but I've never said it is the absolute best. And this is the best I've seen in 31 years in this industry, and that includes the 3 companies that I've owned, started from scratch, that became million-dollar operations themselves. And so, folks, I'm telling you from a different perspective, so I want you to hear that, and I'm going to validate everything I'm going to share with you in the next 15 or 20 minutes. Right there, you're looking at a picture. You see the Karatbars corporate headquarters in Stuttgart, Germany. The company is in Stuttgart, Germany. Corporate headquarters, a brand-new facility we just moved the entire operations into. It's a fully debt-free e-commerce company. Now, understand something. We're a completely new category. This is an e-commerce company licensed in over 120 countries. Been in business now since April of 2011. You're not the guinea pig here. You've not been invited to this call to share your opinion about what you think about Karatbars. You've been invited here to see if there's an opportunity for you to change your lives and the lives of people that you know and that you care about. What is our product? Number one, our product is 24 karat 99.9% gold bullion, as you see here. We deliver it, but we also offer you free storage. You say, why is that important? I'm going to explain that in a minute, but these are the reasons why I think that this company is so powerful and is doing something that has never been done in the history of this industry. Number one, we're marketing a category creator product. We're marketing gold in affordable increments to the masses. And number two, we're marketing what potentially is an appreciating asset. It's never been done before, folks, in the history of this industry. Not just your business as an potential appreciating asset, but the product itself that we market worldwide is in demand, is hot, and has the potential to be an appreciating asset. And based on what every single expert on this planet is saying about gold, we believe that to be true. This next picture you see is Mr. Harold Seitz, the founding visionary of the company. And I like to read his vision, his mission for you, because you need to understand that we're very serious about what we're doing. And Mr. Harold Seitz is a vision that's 10, 20, 30 years out ahead of where the general marketplace is. You are here now. You have first mover advantage because you are here now. My mission is to produce the highest quality gold available in the marketplace, make it easily accessible to the masses of most honest people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. My goal is that Karatbars helps millions find financial freedom from the current system of debt. That's Mr. Harold Seitz, folks, the founding CEO of the company. And believe me, this is a serious, serious vision that we're on here, folks, because it's needed, and it's needed worldwide. For those who are paying attention to the financial marketplace, they understand the necessity of owning gold. You see Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you haven't ever read Rich Dad, Poor Dad in your life and you claim and want to be an entrepreneur, I encourage you to go get that book. It will shift you from thinking like an employee to thinking like an entrepreneur, literally, by the time you finish reading that book in one session. Robert Kiyosaki said you need gold. You should be putting 15 to 20% of all your assets in physical gold, not a certificate, but in physical gold is in your possession. It is a hedge against inflation. Mike Maloney, another financial expert, predicts the same thing. And every single financial expert on this planet, folks, is predicting that gold could increase 10, 20% in value. Gold could go from where it is now to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 an ounce within the next 2 to 3 years. Some experts predict as high as $10,000 to $15,000 an ounce. But we're not here for speculative purposes. That's not the purpose of Karatbars International. Okay? But the reason most people don't acquire gold because gold is just too expensive to buy a large gold bar. So the wealth have been acquiring gold for 10 or 15 years. And you don't have to be a brain surgeon to understand this. Just look in every single corner in America, there's a store saying, we buy your gold. We acquire your gold for you. Why? Because gold is the one thing that's retained its value over the last 100 years since this thing called the dollar was created. 1913, the Federal Reserve was created. That is the exact same year that J. Paul Getty, one of the richest men on the planet, said, gold is money and nothing else. But the Federal Reserve was created. Now, for those who don't know, the Federal Reserve, for your information, is not federal, and it's not a bank. Federal Reserve is a corporation owned by a handful of families that print, literally, paper money out of thin air. We're not going to get into a seminar on that. But all of us know that the dollar today does not buy what it used to buy. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this slide. We need to understand something. That in 1971, when President Richard Nixon took us off the gold standard, we saw this inflation start to take place. And we can remember back in the early 70s when a gallon of gas was 25, 30 cents, a loaf of bread was 25, 30 cents, and you could take yourself and someone else to the movies for less than $1 and buy popcorn and a drink. You can't do that today no matter how hard you try. Why? Because the dollar has lost its purchasing power. If you wonder why you can work 1, 2 jobs and can't seem to get ahead, now you know. If you can wonder why back in the 50s and 60s you could have one income in the house, and it bought the house, the car, and it fed a family of 3 or 4 people. And by the 70s and 80s you had 2 families working, 2 incomes working, and still not having enough money. Okay? Because the numbers don't lie, folks, and that's what you're up against. You're trying to compete with an exponential inflation, but most people are trapped with a linear income, and that's called a job. Since the depths of the Great Depression in 1932, the dollar has lost 98% of its purchasing power. But gold has soared in value by more than 4,300%. These are just the numbers. These are facts. See, we cannot ignore facts. See, a fact reported by the Social Security Administration that 95% of the population, after working 40 to 50 years on a job, will be broke. 1 will be wealthy, 4 will be at least independent, but 95% will be dependent on family, relatives, and government for existence after working for 40 to 50 years. Now, see, that's a fact that can't be denied. The United States Census Bureau said that 85% of the population, after working 40 to 50 years, would not have $200 in the bank. That's not top best. That's just a fact. There's another fact. $100,000 of cash in 1932 is now worth merely $2,000 in purchasing power. $2,000 in purchasing power. While $100,000 worth of gold bought in 1932 is now worth a staggering $4,400,000. These are facts, folks. So how do you deal with that fact? Karatbars has a simple solution. The solution is as simple as exchanging your current digital or paper money for gold, for real gold. And all we ask people to do is one simple thing: start saving. They say Americans in particular are the worst savers on the planet. Our whole program is to teach and encourage people to save, and what you will get rewarded for is for saving money, real money, which is gold, and to teach other people to do the same thing. It's already starting to happen, folks. We got 3 states in this country already that's accepting gold as currency right now: Utah, Arizona, and Oklahoma. This is not time best. You're getting the news now. Okay, so what do we ask you to do? We ask you to exchange digital money for gold. So we're not asking you to do something unusual. We're not asking you to spend money. Why? Because understand something, folks. If I give you $1 and you give me 4 quarters, you haven't spent any money. Well, it's the same thing with Karatbars. When you send Karatbars $65 for a gram of gold and they see a gram of gold, you haven't spent any money. You've just changed digital or declining paper money for a superior currency, which is pure gold. So why are people raving about Karatbars? Not just because it's pure gold, folks, because how this gold is manufactured, how it's authenticated, and what makes it the best gold that money can buy at the best price that money can spend for gold anywhere in the world, and also because it's transaction friendly. That's very important to understand. Karatbars produced only by LBMA Good Delivery List refineries. Why is this important? I didn't even know 7 months ago what an LBMA Good Delivery List refinery was until Karatbars. See, a lot of things going to happen to you in the world of Karatbars. Your financial IQ is going to change substantially in your first 90 days in Karatbars. LBMA stands for London Bullion Marketing Association. The LBMA benchmarks and regulates the acceptable requirements for gold and silver bars through its regular updated publication of the London Good Delivery List. These standards are recognized throughout the world to ensure that the accredited refineries, the listed refineries, continue to maintain the high standards necessary to be listed. Well, what makes it important to be listed on that list? Because that is the only place that countries will get gold from to settle their debt. It is pure bullion, folks. Countries use the gold from these refineries that are listed on this list to settle their debt. If you'd like to know more, just go lbma.org.uk and look it up. That's credible. That makes our product credible. You don't have to worry about our product if the product's any good. The governance of the market is maintained through the London Bullion Marketing Association's publication of this list. Now, I'm going to read this last paragraph for you. There are literally thousands of refineries around the world, but only a select few have been selected to be listed on this list of accredited refineries. The current list is slightly over 55. And by the way, 3 of those are refineries in which we get our gold: Atese, Nadir, and Degasa. What I'm saying to you folks is we have and we acquire. Harold Sykes made it a commitment to get the best gold that money can buy. But it's not just getting the best gold. It's how is that gold shipped to you and how is that gold delivered to you? Well, number one, this is the gold right here. This is the package, and that's the gold right there. The gold comes in the thing the size of a credit card in 1, 2.5, 5-gram increments. Every gold has a unique serial number applied to each bar. Why is that? Why is that important? It authenticates that it's real. It is stamped by the accredited refinery. Says it is the best gold that money can buy. It's 999.9. You don't have to get off this call and say, let me go test the gold. There's 150,000 affiliates worldwide. Just told you, already operating over 120 countries, already in this company. Don't think you're the first person to hear about Karatbars and wonder if the gold is real. You're not the first person to wonder if the gold is real. And we've had countless affiliates in our own organization already running the shops everywhere from a jewelry store to a pawn shop to test the gold for its realness, its purity. And every single time it's passed. You can go on YouTube and find people who've done this. You don't have to do this on your own. Some things, folks, you have to take as common sense. There are people who come before you who've already done those things. It's available, again, like I said, in 1, 2.5, and 5-gram increments. That makes it transaction friendly. And you'll find out why that's important in a minute. It's affordable to the masses. Now everyone can afford to get this gold. It has a complete hologram feature up there. So every card, every gram of gold you acquire from Karatbars is going to be stamped with the LBMA stamp. It's going to have an embossed serial number on it. It's going to have a quality code, a QR code there, and it's going to have a security hologram. So long as that hologram has not been tampered with, when you walk into any merchant, any place, anybody you want to exchange that gold for, they'll look at that and say, wow, this is intact. And this is worldwide, folks. And we're the only company on the planet that markets this caliber of gold, these increments, at these prices. So as you can see, Karatbars is not your standard gold bar. Don't let someone tell you they can go buy gold someplace. They cannot. There is a difference in quality, standard, and there's a difference in the things that have been put with our Karatbars gold to make it unique in the marketplace, to make it transaction friendly, so when the day comes that you can walk into a merchant, and that day is coming, when you can walk into merchants all around this world and use your carrot bars that you've been acquiring month after month, week after week after week, because we encourage you to save every single week. Get you a gram of gold. Save as much gold as you possibly can every single week. We encourage you to do this, not for carrot bars, but for your own protection of you and your family. The scripture says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children. What are you leaving for your children? You're not buying this, acquiring this gold to spend. You're acquiring this gold to have something to hedge against inflation, to protect you, and also to leave your children's children. Okay? With carrot bars, you maintain, direct, and manage your own account. Do you understand that it's free to open up your own carrot bars gold savings account? And I predict to you folks that the day will come when every single person on the planet will have a gold savings account. When I say you're ahead of the curve, you are. Just like everyone today, every legitimate person has a checking account, has a savings account. If not one, they have several. The day is going to come when everybody on this planet has a gold savings account, and we are right now, we're the only ones out there saying, open your gold savings account. No broker fees, no middle people. You can open it for free. There's no monthly charges. There's no monthly fees. There's no maintenance fees. There's none of those things. It's you open it for free. When this call is over, you can get back with the person who invites you on this call and open up your gold savings account right now. And the company will store your gold for free. If you said, I like my physical gold in my hand, your gold will be shipped directly to your doorstep, 1 gram at a time, by Federal Express. It can't get much better than this, folks. We have an assortment of cards. You can choose from a multitude of cards. You can get specialty cards made. We got I Love You cards, a little baby card for baby showers and gifts. We have all kinds of cards out there. I love to talk about this card right here because this is a Voice of Africa card. This is a charity founded by a young lady in Africa, and this card is literally, people have been acquiring this card all over the world. But here's what's so powerful. It tells you it's not just about the money, folks. Arrow Sites is not just about the money. It's about changing the world, and the people who have a heart for carrot bars, they're about changing the world too. And this card right here, every time someone acquires this 1 gram of gold, €10, approximately $13 goes to this charity that's set up to feed and clothe and educate children in Africa. It's an incredible thing about our company, and says something very, very special about our company. Carrot Bars was created for sophisticated, educated individuals who understand quality, protection, and value. Let me share something with you. I believe this in my heart. Every single person that stops and takes a serious look at Carrot Bars gets involved. Because if they don't see the business opportunity, at the very least they see, here's my opportunity once and for all to change my life and to acquire gold. Okay? It's a free enrollment. You get a free website. Not just one free website. You actually get free 4 websites. But you can manage your entire account from anywhere in the world as long as you have your phone or your laptop. That's how powerful this is. So when you enroll for free today, you can go right there and see the entire back office, and everything I'm sharing with you, you can see again in writing directly from the corporation itself. It's powerful, folks. Okay? Now, for those who are on the call and say, look, I just want to see, can I acquire gold? Great. You've seen what you want to see. But let me tell you something. Acquiring gold is great. But wouldn't it be great to be in a system that allows you to acquire gold and earn a substantial income at the same time? We have a system in place, an affiliate compensation program that not only allows you to acquire gold, but it allows you to earn income as well as get paid or compensated in free gold and in cash. That's our affiliate compensation plan. Now, if you have no interest in that, you can get off the phone right now. Get back with the person who invited you. Look, I just want to convert some of my money, my 401k, or some of my money in my IRA over to Carrot Bars Gold. By the way, I haven't talked about that, but that's available as well. We cannot give you this whole thing in 20 to 25 minutes, folks. I'm going through this very fast for a reason. We have an affiliate compensation program. There are 7 ways you can get compensated. I'm not even going to go through all these ways. And by the way, you're generating this compensation from the comfort of your home. Okay? From the comfort of your home. This is incredible what's going on with this program. You have direct compensation. You have what they call a unilevel bonus, generational bonus. Now, why should I go through it? Because you won't really understand all that anyway. But understand something. You enroll for free as an affiliate, and now you have the opportunity to be compensated 7 different ways by sharing this program with other people. Let's talk about our dual system program first. Now, when you enroll for free, No purchase is required, folks. Please read that. No purchase is necessary to earn a monthly residual. What is that based on? That's you. That's based on anyone you share with on this planet that you happen to tell about the world of Caribas, and they decide to get involved for any reason, and they decide to acquire gold to exchange their paper money. And by the way, you understand that paper money is suspect all around the world now. Just watch the news, folks. Don't listen to Ty Best. You see what's going on with China. China's acquiring gold every place they can right now. Germany's the second largest holder of gold in the world. This is happening right now. So people are understanding the value of having physical gold in their possession. So as you share this with folks, and you say, okay, great, every single month, no matter what gold they acquire, it actually generates a residual income for you, and you haven't put one dime into the program. It is not required. We are an e-commerce company. No purchase required. There's no mandatory authorships, none of those things. Everybody should open up a gold savings account and be open to share with anyone, because you never know where it's going to go. Watch this. But for those who are on the call who say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, I want to change my life now, I want to be free, I have a dream, I have something I want to do, well, then you want to become a part of our dual team. You want to join the dual team. That's optional. When you do a team, you got to pick a package. I'm going to explain in a minute. But a dual team process, it has this teamwork that's taking place. We have a left team and you have a right team. You share with two people, anyone on this planet of 7.2 billion people. All you have to do is find two people just like you who say, look, I want to change my life. I would like to earn $5, $10, $15, $20,000 a month from home. And don't think that's pie in the sky, folks. We already have people doing that, so you're not experimenting. The road has already been paved. The trees have already been cut down. All you have to do is make a decision to get involved, to see the opportunity for yourself, okay, and get started right now. But as you share with two people or more, you only have two, one on your left, one on your right. Other people get involved. As they show other people, you start to grow a left team and a right team. As those teams start to grow, you start to earn weekly commissions every single week. That's our program. It's that simple. Let me share something else. The direct referral bonus, that's that monthly bonus that comes once a month. I don't need to go through all the detail. You can go into your back office. You can see that, but you start here as a distributor. As you start to create more and more volume through you and your team, you go up to where you're earning 3.5% commission, residual income that comes once a month. You also go to the next level, the unilevel director bonus. It goes up to 5.5%. Same thing. Now, by the way, you don't have to understand this. The technology today, folks, is at a place where you don't have to understand it. The computer is going to cut you the check, direct deposit money in your account anyway, not in your account, on your privately issued MasterCard from the company. I'm going to explain that in a minute, okay? And then you have the Gold Direct Elite bonus all the way up to 6%. Now, by the way, I know you may be sitting there right now saying you don't understand. You don't have to understand all of this. You have to know the system and the computer is going to process it all. You can learn it. You can go into your back office once you enroll for free, and everything I'm sharing with you is right there in detail in writing, and you can get all those details you want in fine print. The dual system. How does the dual system work? Now, by the way, folks, when I talk to you about people making $10, $15, $25 or more $1,000 per month in the program, it's coming from this dual system. What does the system mean? Save yourself stress, time, effort, and money. How? Because this is you. Get started now. Get you one person on your left, one person on your right. I make this statement all the time. I've made it for years, and I've shared this with all of our team at Wealth Builders Worldwide. We said simplicity creates duplication. Duplication creates wealth. This thing is so simple, folks. You enroll for free, and you share with two people, okay? And it goes from there. Now, I must make a disclaimer. Now, I make a little different kind of disclaimer than the company's disclaimer, but the company disclaimer is basically saying this. Every effort has been made to accurately represent Caribas' marketing plan, okay? Because what I'm going to show you is some numbers to explain an example of what can happen when you get involved and you take the necessary steps that we're going to recommend you do. That's all I'm going to do is give you an example of what can happen. The techniques, knowledge, skills, your associate, your friends, all those things will impact how fast you grow and how much you make these numbers a reality. But understand something, folks. The reason we have to give this disclaimer is because we can't make you do anything. This is a complete voluntary program. I can tell you the system to use that I've used to create multi-million-dollar organizations. But I can't make you use the system. I can't make you follow the steps. I can't make you cut off the television. I can't make you do anything. But if you're on this call and you were like I was when I was 20 years old, and I make this statement all the time, I sat in a room with 200 people. But let me go back to the beginning real fast. I'm going to be off this story, but I got to share this with you because I want you to feel what I'm saying to you. I was 20 years old. I'd done everything society told me to do. My wife got an education. I got an education. Both were graduated by Hampton University. Both had great jobs, what they call great jobs in corporate America. And I was frustrated. I was frustrated because I had no dream. I had no dream. I couldn't see a dream become a reality in corporate America. I was 20 years old. I already had my own home. I had a pool in the backyard and 4 cars in the driveway. So it's obvious I had no idea what to do. And I was frustrated. And the gentleman said to me, he said, look, do you know anyone who'd like to earn an extra $1,500 a month? And I was sharp enough to say, yes, me. He didn't talk to me about Rolls Royces, Bentleys, getting rich. He didn't talk to me about freedom. He talked to me about extra. And so all these numbers are going to show you they are fantastic numbers. But the reason for you to get started, in my opinion, is to make that extra $500 a month, is to make that extra $1,000 a month. Can you get wealthy in Caraboss? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. But the reason to get started is to get started in what you can believe. And I believe that $1,500. And that $1,500 got me to another meeting, folks. And in that meeting, I sat in a room with 200 people. And that gentleman said something to me that changed my life. He said, have you ever thought about being free? He's talked about cars and travel. My wife was a flight attendant. I traveled almost anywhere in the world for free. He talked about cars. I didn't care. I had 2 Lincolns in the driveway, a Ford Mustang, and a Grand Marquis. He talked about buying a new home. I just got one. I didn't care about any of that stuff until that gentleman started talking about freedom. See, Caraboss is about being free. And when he talked about freedom at that point at 28 years old, I didn't know what he was talking about. Because as far as I was concerned, I was already free. I didn't even know I wasn't free until he said, have you ever thought about sleeping to the crack of noon? Have you ever thought about sleeping till you get finished? Have you ever thought about just rolling over to 2:30 in the morning? He said, I know some of you think you're free. I know some of you listening to this call, you think you're free. And I submit to you the same thing he said to me that got my attention. He said, if you think you're free, don't show up on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and by Thursday, you will be free. And I got it, folks. The ultimate dream of Caraboss is to get free. Okay, if $5 grand a month make you free, get that $5 grand. Get freedom. Freedom is when you can wake up and do what you want to do, go where you want to go, when you can walk in and say, I don't need this job anymore, or go in there because you love the job, but not because you have to do the job. Benjamin Franklin said the average person dies at age 25 and buried at age 65 because they stopped dreaming. Caraboss is going to give you the opportunity to dream again. Why do we make this disclosure statement? Because we can't guarantee you anything because we don't know what you're going to do. But I can tell you what we have here is simple, not easy. I said it's simple. Let's look what we're going to ask you to do. We're going to ask you to choose a dual team business package. You must pick a business package. This is a business decision. Now, for the entrepreneur, it's a small business decision. For the non-entrepreneur, you think it's a heavy-duty decision. But for the person out there that's just emptied out their 401k and put $250,000 in a restaurant on a corner that's landlocked and limited by the 10,000 cars that's driving by with a limited income, they understand this is a minor business decision, but it's the most serious business decision you can possibly make. Do you understand, folks, that people out there put $1 million in a McDonald's so they can draw out $150,000 a year? You've got to be kidding. I'm going to show you why I say this is the best business opportunity on the planet. And watch this. You pick a package. Yes, we have a bronze package. The bronze package starts at $135. We say get in where you fit in. But I would encourage you to get that package because the package you pick determines how much you earn. And the greater the package you pick, the greater you're going to earn. The production doesn't change, just your income. Now, I'm going to show this to you in a minute, though. And the bronze package, you also don't get the product, which is gold. But when you get a silver package, it costs you around $400. That silver package has 1 gram of gold. It has 3 bonus cards in it. These bonus cards will give you a $100 discount off bulk gold you might buy off your VIP package when you upgrade to the VIP level. You also get 3 bonus cards, which are 3% bonus cards. I mean, once you put it in the system, the company is going to give you a 3% bonus off of any gold you should acquire from Caraboss for the next 12 months. You got 3 of those in there. In that silver package, you have the gold package, you have the VIP package. In the gold package, you get 2 grams of gold, you get 7 bonus cards, 5 of these bonus cards, and 7 of the €100. That's about $135 discount off the VIP package. Okay, to get the VIP package, it costs you around $2,100. You get 3 grams of gold, 20 of the bonus cards. That's 20 cards give you $135 off VIP packages that anyone should acquire on your team or offer bulk purchases of gold. Now understand, here's Mr. Harold Seitz again with the sensitivity. And I love this, folks, and I'm almost finished here. I love this. You can start any package you want and upgrade to the next level just by paying the difference from bronze to silver, from silver to gold, from gold to VIP. Just pay the difference, and there you go. So I got to speed up here, folks. Let me show you something. The first thing you get is direct bonus. Now, I think this is important for you to understand. You got bronze, silver, gold, VIP. Okay? Now, I told you that bronze pack is around $135. Okay, you got the silver pack around $400. Got some shipping and handling there. You got the gold pack around $850 and around $2,100 for the VIP. Let's look at this bronze package. And you're bronze, so every time you enroll someone who acquires a bronze package, you made like $7. That's not bad. Okay? Every time you enroll somebody at silver, it's $19. Every time you enroll somebody at gold, it's $42. Every time you enroll a VIP, even at bronze, it's $109 direct commission you made that's put on your privately issued gold MasterCard every Friday. Well, let's just go up to silver. You upgrade to silver, then upgrade to gold. Here's where everyone wants to go, folks, to VIP. VIP is where it starts. Now, watch this. At VIP, you got a 20% direct commission, so everybody you enroll at bronze is $27. Direct commission every Friday. You want to get paid now? If you're like most people, you want the money now, like yesterday. Well, everybody you enroll at bronze is $27. Everybody you enroll at silver is $76 US dollars. Everybody you enroll at gold around $170. Every VIP you enroll is $435 approximately, folks. For every VIP, you can go out and enroll 2 VIPs for $800 in your pocket tomorrow and have that money next Friday on your privately issued gold MasterCard. Go one step further. Now watch this. How do you say it? So how do you get paid like this? Because we have a thing called points. This start with you as your dual team. You got one on your left, one on your right. You might have put all these folks there. Maybe you shared with this gentleman. He shared it with 2. You shared with this gentleman. She shared with 3 people. However your team gets built, understand something now. Understand this little simple principle, because you've heard this statement before. I'm sure some of you have heard it before. Would you take a penny a day, okay, every single day, penny a day doubled every day, a penny a day doubled every day, or would you prefer to have $10,000 a day? Would you take a penny a day doubled every day for 30 days, or $10,000 a day for 30 days? And most people are understanding how exponential growth takes place. They'll take the $10,000, they can do the math. They go 10,000 times 30, it's $300,000. I'm taking the $300,000. But what you don't understand is that penny doubled every day is over $5 million in that same 30-day time period. Do the math, folks. So your team's going to grow. It's going to grow from 2 people to 4 people to 50 people to 100 people. We have several thousand people in our organization right now inside of 6 months. Okay? We know what we're talking about. My wife and I built organizations over 100,000 people inside of 3 years. I'm telling you, folks, it's incredible what you have your hands on. But as those people on the team, it's not about the people. It's about them deciding to what? Acquire gold. And every time they acquire gold, you understand, every gold creates what? Points. 1 gram of gold is points. 2 grams of gold, 2 points. So everything that Karatbars market, everything they acquire from Karatbars creates what we call units. I shouldn't say points, but let's say units. Okay, when they get a package, a silver package is 20 units, a gold package is 50 units, a VIP package is 100 units. So now, as you have units, and by the way, I know I'm talking fast, get back with the person who invited you to this call and watch it again. As your team creates units, 25 units on one side, 50 units on the other side, it creates what we call a payout. That payout, watch this, the production does not change. Whenever there's 25 units on one side, 50 units on the other side, it's a payout is created. You can do that in once a month. You can do it once a week, once a day, once an hour. You can do it, folks, every minute. But watch this. If you're a silver, you're going to earn 40 a year when that payout takes place. That cycle's completed. When you're gold, it's 60. That's approximately $80 US. When you're VIP, it's over $100 US. And you determine how fast that's done, you and your team. And if you're cycling once a day at VIP, that's over $3,000 a month in income, folks. You determine. That's the power. It's you and your team. Let's go to the next slide real fast. The dual teams. You can see what I'm trying to. This is an example of what I'm saying. So watch this. The first 25 cycles. In any given week, the first 25 cycles. If you're a bronze, you're gonna make $10 per cycle. That's $250. If you're a silver, okay, and now you're making $40 a cycle. That's over $1,000 in U.S. dollars. If your gold is over $1,500 U.S. dollars, if you at 25 cycles you're a VIP, that's over 2,000 plus U.S. dollars. Really closer to 3,000 U.S. dollars, 2,000 euro. So it's like 3,000 U.S. dollars. But this compensation was designed to go into the future 10, 15, 20 years. Why? Because it's a progressive compensation plan. You'll see they make adjustments. As you go to 26 to 50 cycles, you're still getting the $10 no matter what happens at bronze, no matter how many times you cycle at bronze. And understand something, you can make $1 million a week in bronze. It won't happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 90 days, but it can happen over the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. You have no idea. Understand something. We're operating in 120 countries. 150,000 people involved. You're here now. There will be millions of people involved in the world of Karatbars, and you're here now. Okay? Go down. Watch this. When you go to 26 to 50 cycles, happening every single week, you're still getting the $10. But here at silver, it goes to $30. That's still $7.50 here. At $50 at gold, and then at VIP is $70. The point of the story, folks, is you can make more. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you can see the potential there, even at bronze, to make over $1 million, not a year, not a month. These are weekly potential incomes. I do say potential. And so if you don't believe in that, don't get caught up in that. Get caught up in what you can believe in and get started. Okay? Now, how do we get paid? That's another piece of credibility that's very important for you to understand. We get paid with a privately issued MasterCard, folks. Now, you say, what does that mean? Look at this card. You see Karatbars logo there. You see Karatbars logo there. And you see the MasterCard's logo right there. Understand something, folks. MasterCard is in the business of checking people out. They're in the business of vetting people. You don't have to check on Karatbars. Believe me, Karatbars is regulated by strict German law, and MasterCard has ran a microscope over Harold Seitz and knows everything about it from the time he was born to the age he is right now. They probably know what he drinks every day for breakfast. You don't have to go check out Karatbars. MasterCard has already done that. They don't give these out. The fact that MasterCard allows Karatbars to put their logo on the same card in which they pay commissions every single Friday is a testament to the credibility, the 3-year plus credibility of this company. And once you come a silver, you can order your silver package, order your private MasterCard, or wait till you earn commissions, and they'll send their card directly to your doorstep. And this card was voted MasterCard Design of the Year in Europe in 2013. But not just that. This card is good, folks, in 32 million locations worldwide. Okay, if you're in Japan, it'll shoot out the yen. If you're in the U.S., it'll give you the dollar. If you're in Europe, it'll give you the euro. It's good everywhere. And what it does, it decouples your money from the system. We're showing you the correct way to save money, which is real money, gold, and what? You can take this MasterCard, you can pay bills, pay your mortgage, pay your light bill, your gas bill, buy food, restaurant, gas. You can do everything with it. Your whole income, your whole lifestyle can be done with this one card. It's just incredible, folks. So get in, get started. How do you get started? Number one, you get back with the person who invited you on this call. Enroll today. There's no reason not to enroll. It's free, really free. No maintenance. They don't even ask for confidential information. It's free. Okay? Load your KYC documents right away. So what are your KYC documents? That's know your client, know your customer documents. Karatbars is governed by international law. Karatbars want to know who they're doing business with. They're required by law to know that you are who you say you are. And by the way, they want to know that you live where you say you live, because our product is gold. We're just not shipping gold anywhere. And so you want to enroll, you want to load up your documents. That's a driver's license or any bill that comes to your house to say you are a resident of this location and you are a real person. It's important. And then you want to pick a package. Now, you can pick your package right away, okay? But as soon as you pick your package, you got to go back in and make sure your documents are downloaded as soon as possible, or Karatbars don't even want to do business with you. So you don't have to worry about Karatbars taking advantage of you, because if you haven't loaded up your KYC documents, you're not going to do business with Karatbars anyway, except for one time. Enroll for free and pick your package, okay? And then what? Share this message with every single person you possibly can. Share this message, email, text, post, and talk. Share this message with everybody. They say everybody is linked by the telephone. share this message with every single person you possibly can. And folks, the name of the game is to get started now. There are people hurting. I get people all the time, so I'm doing okay, I'm not looking for an opportunity. I said, well, great for you. But do you know anyone who might be? Do you know anybody who's hurting financially? Do you know anybody who just got laid off, downsized, looking for something to do? Do you know anybody that's working on a job they don't like? It's not just about you. There are people out there on their knees every night praying for somebody to give them a call and offer them some hope, to show them something, anything that can change their life. And I took a few minutes of your time, and I want to end with just two thoughts, folks, just two little simple thoughts. One is a quote by Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou said, people may not remember what you said, but they remember how you made them feel. They remember how you made them feel. I don't expect you to remember all the facts from this 30-minute presentation. What I hope is that I made you feel something. What I hope is that I sparked a dream in you. I rekindled something in you that you may have lost. I hope I set your soul just a spark on fire, just a little bit. I hope I made you want to reach out and change not just your life, but somebody else's life as well. We have a full support system here at Wealth Builders Worldwide to help you do everything you got to do. We have conference calls every single day, webinars twice a day, 12 o'clock and 9 o'clock, every single day, live webinars. We have team events all the time. We have something going on all the time. You're not in business by yourself. You own the business. You own the business, but you have a complete support team to help you in every single way. We can show you exactly how to do it. We can't make you do it, but we can show you what to do. I encourage you to get back with the person who introduced you. And then I want to end with one last quote. And I mean this, folks, and I hope you hear me when I say this to you. I know some of you get off this call, I would tell you to beware of dreams. To beware of people who tell you it cannot be done. My wife and I had that 30 years ago, but still at 32 years old, she retired. My son, 29, has never had a job a day in his life because it's referral-based marketing business. Okay, and Carabal's awoken me. I retired at 40 years old, okay, from corporate America after 18 years, haven't had a job since. I'm closing to make a point. I thank God every day that somebody stopped me at 20 years old and showed me an exit strategy out of the rat race. You've just seen an exit strategy. I implore upon you to take it. And I want to leave you with this one thought. Far better to dare mighty things, to dream big dreams in hopes of glorious triumphs, though sometimes scarred by failure after failure, than to live a life of quiet desperation with those timid souls that know neither victory nor defeat. This is a game of life, folks. Dream big, get back with the person to share this with you, and get started right now. The race is on, the gold rush is happening, and you've just been invited. Ready, set, go.